Welcome back to Travels with Kathy Slamp. For years, I've been narrating about the beautiful glaciers and mountains of Alaska. For this reason, I've always wanted to visit Chile. Just before COVID began in 2020, my husband and I were privileged to take a cruise down the coast of Chile and into Antarctica. We saw many similarities with Alaska. Looking at this series of pictures of fjords, mountains, and glaciers, some are Alaska and some are Chile, and yet it's difficult to distinguish between the two. Both Chile and Alaska are extremely volcanic. Chile has over 2,000 volcanoes, 122 of them are active, and you can see this beautiful pastoral scene, but right across the lake, several active volcanoes. In the shadow of one of these volcanoes is this beautiful waterfall park. As we sailed the Chilean coast toward the glaciers, we passed through two towns which looked a lot different than Alaska, but the area didn't. The flowers and the water reminded us a lot of Alaska. In both Chilean towns, we saw the strong presence of the church. As we watched boats sailing along the coast of Chile, they look very similar to those we've seen sailing along the coast of southeast Alaska. This is Mendenhall Glacier near Juneau, Alaska, one of the most famous glaciers in the world. But as we begin to sail through the fjords and glaciers of Chile, as you can see here, these Chilean glaciers look identical to Alaskan glaciers because indeed all the glaciers are formed alike. Our day in the Chilean fjords was rainy and chilly, but as we left, we saw the ruins of a famous shipwreck and we were rewarded with a beautiful rainbow. Leaving the fjords, we visited Punta Arenas and sailed on toward Cape Horn and Antarctica. Cape Horn is treacherous, and this is how it looks on a good day, but this is how it looked for us, very cloudy and foreboding, but we made it. It was smooth sailing after Cape Horn, and we sailed toward Ushuaia, the very tip of South America and the end of the world, they call it. This Argentinian city is the most southern city in the world. From this port, we sailed directly into the waters of Antarctica. Thank you once again for visiting Travels with Kathy Slamp.